how would you even get an assistant job in this day and age? Do you know? I mean, is this something
Yeah,
you help
well,
people do?
yeah, no, I mean, you have to be extremely persistent.
Mhm.
You have to reach out to, I mean, there are many different ways. I mean, obviously, where you live is a factor. But if you live in any of the cities where there's a tremendous amount of production that occurs, like, of course, Georgia and now New Jersey, which is a booming, and New York, of course, and there are several other states, where they're production meccas in the U.S.
Mhm.
Or if you happen to be in Toronto, and I mean, again, there are these prominent cities and locations where production is, viable businesses. Then you basically have to do everything that you possibly can to form relationships with anyone who
Mhm.
who is on set, and then, of course, mind those relationships for any kind of assistant
Mhm.
position that you can just get yourself on set, which is, absolutely critical for anyone that's breaking into the business. And those assistant jobs, although they're extremely competitive, but it's an excellent way in. So, to be an assistant on set in any department, just get in there, regardless of department, just get in there, is critical. And then also production companies, contact production companies, even if you initially have to offer your services for free, so it's like, like a free internship or even volunteer. It's a
Mhm.
relationship business. Get your foot in the door, prove your worth, and make yourself invaluable. And that's really the key. That's how, there's it's one thing to get the job, it's another thing to keep the job. And
Mhm.
you really need to make yourself invaluable. Use your superpower. Bring a skill set that utilize a skill set that no one else has, or a skill set that's just absolutely necessary, and do it at an extremely high level to make yourself invaluable. And therefore that's how you will climb up the ladder. but
Mhm.
uh but it's really however you can put yourself in those situations, Ben, is what is necessary.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. One thing that I would also say, if you're not in a position to be able to take a full-time volunteer gig, which that's totally understandable. We
Of
all have
course.
bills. One thing you could consider trying, especially if you're based in LA or Berlin or lucky you, Con, the every time those film markets come up, there's going to be a lot of sales agents in from out of town who could really use somebody to stand at the front of their booth and manage their schedule and their check-in and make sure everybody has water. It doesn't sound like it's glamorous work, and it's not, but you're going to learn more in that week than you do in at least 1 year of film school, because you're actually going to see what these talks look like as part of
Absolutely.
doing that job.
Yeah, I agree. And also all of the people that you will meet,
Hmm.
uh is invaluable. So I absolutely agree. I think that's an excellent idea. So, yeah, and to be extended with,
Hmm.
festivals, various markets, and just even industry focused events. They can always use volunteers. So
Hmm.
just put yourself in those positions.